Welcome students. Today we are going to start your topic using Python standard libraries, functions and module. It is also a part of chapter number 4 using Python libraries. You know very well we have three different kinds of functions. First function is a type like built-in type function. Second type of function is function defined inside module, and third one function is called user defined function. As you know, when we are talking about built-in function, there is no need to import any module for them. Any module, like no need to import math type, string type, if we are talking about built-in functions like len function. Len function is used to count length of the sequence. Similarly, we have type function. Type function is for display the type of any data type. Yeah, which type of variable or which type of value it is. That is why type function is used. So when we are talking about built-in function, so built-in function directly accessed by the name of the function with parenthesis. In that there is no need to import any module for them. Just like see here 4.4.1a Python built-in mathematical function. So first we have to discuss about the mathematical function. These are built-in. Built-in means there is no need to import any math module here for this function. So one by one we have to discuss this. First function name is len function. Len function return length of the sequence. Like example you have to see here. Len ABC. ABC is a sequence. It is a string type sequence. So length of this string is 3. So answer is 3. Similarly, pow function returns the value according to the power. So it takes two parameters. First is base and second one is the power. Just like see here pow in bracket 3 comma 4. So here 3 represent base and 4 is its power. So answer of 3 to the power 4 answer is 81, means 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 4 times. So it will give result 81. Similarly, str function converts a number to a string like str 12. So this time 12 passed as an integer, but after performing str function it will give answer like 12 in quotes. That means it is a string. Suppose we are giving value in terms of float, like 12.4 is a float and we want to convert this value into a string, then we have to use here str function. So it will return answer 12.4 inside the quotation mark. Similarly, int means int function is used to convert any string in integer convertible string to integer, means integer number which is represented as string format converted into integer. Like here 12 is in the form of string because quotation mark is given and we want to convert this string into numeric value, means integer value. So then we have to use here int function. It will give 12. Similarly, float function converts a float convertible string to float. Here is a printing mistake in your book, so please correct this. Convert a float convertible string to float. For example, 12.2 is given in the form of a string and we want to convert into float. So here we have to use float function. It will give answer 12.2. Similarly, range function, range return an immutable sequence type like range 3. That means it will give sequence like 0 1 2, means less than the size which we have given. So here we have given number 3, so it will give answer less than this. So 1 less than passed number. So here passed number is 3, so it will return answer 0 1 2. And type return the data type of passed argument. So here we have passed 12 is the form of integer, so int is a class. Is it clear? Now next, some more built-in mathematical function. So first function is given, function name is abs. Abs represent absolute. Abs represent absolute, and it will take one argument. So here you have to pass any integer value or floating point value, means integer number or floating point number as argument, and it return the absolute value of the number, or absolute value means always be positive. If you are passing negative value, it convert into absolute, that means positive. See here example, abs, that is for absolute function, in bracket minus 12, the answer is 12 in plus positive. Similarly abs minus 12.4, written answer 12.4 in positive. Similarly abs 12.4, there it doesn't change its value, so it simply give 12.4. Next is div mode. Div mode in bracket a comma b. So div mode is a function, mathematical built-in function having two parameters. So it takes two parameters, or both the parameters are non-complex number, means simple arguments, either in terms of integer or in terms of float, and it returns a pair of numbers consisting of their quotient and remainder. See here first example, div mode 7 comma 2. When you divide this 7 by 2, you will get 2 3 ja 6. So means 3 as a quotient and 1 as a remainder, because the definition is saying that returns a pair of numbers consisting of their quotient and remainder. Clear? So pair of quotient and remainder, it will return the answer 3 as a quotient and 1 as a remainder. Similarly next example, div mode 7.25 comma 2.5. So two parameters are here, 7.25 divided by 2.5, we will get 2 as a quotient and 2.25 as a remainder. You don't cut here point from point to point. Clear? Next is sum. Sum is a function, or inside either it take iterable or it will take iterable and argument. Now what is the means of iterable? Iterable means in terms of sequence, either it takes list or it takes tuple, but it takes all sequence types, clear, all sequence type in the form of number only. It doesn't take sequence in the form of string. Clear? The definition is returns sum of the items of an iterable form from left to right and returns the total. See here, sum in bracket, it takes iterable in terms of list 2 comma 3 comma 4. So 2, it perform addition from left to right. So 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 4 9. So it will return answer 9. Similarly next example, based on tuple sum bracket 2.5 comma 6 comma 4.2. These are the numbers inside the tuple. We want to add these numbers. So when we add these numbers, start from left to right. So 2.5 plus 6, that is 8.5. 8.5 plus 4.2, answer is 12.7. Next example is based on iterable comma argument. Means here we are passing two things. One is iterable means a sequence, or second argument in terms of number, either integer or float. So here we are passing integer value as an argument. So 2 3 4, these are the sequence. Now listen, normally first we sum the items of iterable and then the result add with argument value. So means first we add sequence. So 2 plus 3, that is 5. 5 plus 4, that is 9. After that the result of sequence added with argument, so result is 14. Similarly, next example, its answer is 17.3. Is it clear? Now next function is max function. Max, again same thing. Either you have to pass iterable or you have to pass argument. Many arguments you can pass. Argument 1, argument 2, argument 3. All the arguments are separated by commas. Definition, description of this function, it returns the largest item in an iterable or sequence or the largest of 2 or more arguments. See here, max 3, 5. So here maximum value is 5. So here both are argument. 3 is argument as well as 5 is also argument. It is not a iterable. Iterable either in terms of list, in terms of tuple, not in terms of dictionary. Clear? So maximum of 2 integer values are returned. So here maximum value is 5, so it will return 5. Now next is first and second both are list. First and second both are list. So compare list with list, integer with integer, like this. So here 3, 5, 9. This is the first list, 7 is another list. So here it return answer 7 because in the first list the first value is 3 which is less than 7. So that's why it is displayed 7. See the description. Description is this one. The maximum of 2 list arguments returned. List that begins with a higher value is returned. List that begins with a higher value. So here 7 is started with higher value. So second one list is a second list value. Second list first value is higher than first list. So it will return answer 7. Similarly, next one, it return answer 7. This example is based on tuple. And last one is there is only one sequence, that is called iterable concept. So it return answer 10. The maximum of one iterable argument return the highest element from the tuple iterable. Is it clear? Now similarly for minimum case, it return minimum value. So here min 3, 5, it return 3. Min 3, 5, 9, and then 7. So here 3, first one list having starting value is less than second one list. So it return answer first one list. So 3, 5, 9. Similarly next one, example based on tuple. Now next function name is oct, integer. If you are passing value in terms of integer and you want to convert this integer value into octal number, so you have to use oct function. So it return octal string for given number, or that is means prefixed by 0 with O. Here both are 0 is written. To cut this, in place of that you have to write first number as a 0 and second one is like O. See, n equals to 24. So 24 is the integer and we are passing this n as a parameter of oct function. So it will give answer 0030. So 30 is the corresponding octal number. Similarly hex is for hexadecimal number. Is it clear? Our prefix of hex is 0x. Now next, two more built-in function. One is int number. So if you are passing floating point value and you want to convert this floating point number into integer, like 12.4, int bracket 12.4, so it will return answer only 12. So means it will truncate the fractional part, remove the fractional part which you are giving. Clear? And then round function, round in bracket number comma digits, n digits. So return the rounded to n digit after the decimal position. Like you are passing value like 2.4, so it will give answer 2 only. If you are passing 2.6 inside the round function, so it will give answer 3. But you are passing like 2.65, 3, 1. So it will give answer like 2.7. Is it clear?